This dog-eared bit of paper means everything to Alejandro and his family.
Every couple of moments I check it. There it is. There it is. It's so valuable.
It's their number in the list. The list is a strange thing. Volunteers who are migrants themselves keep it in a notepad in the Mexican border city of Tijuana. It determines the order in which the thousands of asylum seekers here will be seen by US officials. No one knows exactly who started it or when, but it's evolved into a system to try and keep order as the US has slowed up the processing of asylum claims. Each day, American officials tell their Mexican counterparts how many people they're willing to receive. And at 8 o'clock, there's an impromptu ceremony in which the list holders announce whose number has come up. The list moves achingly slowly. Migrants' rights activists estimate that there are now 9,000 people on it, but just 40 or so are taken every day. Since they fled the violent gangs battling over their native Michoacan, Alejandro's family have been waiting 5 months for their turn.
The wait here, day after day, sometimes without anywhere to stay with your children, because there's practically nowhere to put you up. It's a struggle.
At least their number's almost up. CRISTIAN Mendoza has just signed on and has months to go. He fled Nicaragua after, he says, taking a beating from government-backed paramilitaries. He's philosophical about the wait.
While I have freedom, at least that's a win. Because in my country, I don't have that. And the 3 months I have to wait to apply for asylum are just another test that life throws at me.
The system seems so ingrained that those on the list would never guess that it's a relatively new arrangement. The list hasn't always been there. It's something that's sprung up over the last few years. Before then, you could just knock straight on the door of the United States to ask for asylum. So this is definitely another step that's been added to the process. Rights lawyers say that violates international law.
People decide where they want to apply for asylum and should be able to ask for that right immediately. This prerequisite to join this list doesn't exist in any law, and that's why it's illegal.
And of course, the list only gets you to the point where you can request asylum. After that comes a process that takes months, if not years, and for many is unsuccessful. In the meantime, the list only grows longer. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Tijuana.